Anyway,
Come on.
ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to the fighters, right? The man with the plan, the man whose smile resonates a whole room and far above and wide. Ladies and gentlemen,
Throw the brother in the middle, man.
yeah,
Do you know how to do that?
I don't put Bill in the middle. I don't even know how to put him in the middle.
Man, you don't cut him off, because I know you don't know about no technology.
Wait. No, that's not the one. That's not the one. Chat.
Listen, by your side, I'm good, brother. You know, salam alaikum, rahmatullah, wa barakatuh to my dear brothers, man. Thank you, man.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
I'm good. Bill, before Tunde goes on and says anything, I want to tell you now, I scored the fight for your son 116-112, right? And I got a lot of stick for it, right?
Yes.
There was some derogatory things said by Pauline Manaji, right? Saying one group was glad that a certain group lost. Why can't one group just be happy that one group won? Right? That's all I'm saying, right?
Right.
So here it is this. Of course I'm going to support you because I know you. That's number one.
Yes.
I'm not going to be blind with bias.
That's right.
Right? If I'm going to be blind with bias, I'm going to say, Alhamdulillah, he got the victory, and I'm going to leave it at that. Right? Now,
yes.
I've said this, and I'm going to say this now. I think there's a lot of people that are Ukraine sympathizers for what's going on today in the world. Right?
Yes.
And
yes.
I think also things have been subjugated on the shoulders of Lomachenko simply because he refused to continue fighting. He wanted to go and defend his country, and there is a lot of sympathizer with that. All praise, well done,
Yes.
great stuff.
Yes.
That's not a boxing match. Why don't we say? And just like when I sent you Mike McCallum's win over Harold Graham, who's an incredibly elusive fighter and one of Britain's greatest fighters never to win a world title, and how he attacked the body. And I saw Devin attack the body viciously. Now, I'm saying, unfortunately, in the scoring system in America, thank you very much, Boxing Source. I'm always going to keep it real. In the scoring system of America, usually in big fights, they don't really take pride in seeing body attack. The body attack that your young son did was immense, and he hurt Lomachenko many times. But what I'm trying to say is, like, people see boxing to who they can affiliate themselves to, right? This is how it is, right? Now, my knowledge, and you're gonna have to wake up very early to watch more fights, and because God has blessed you with a photographic memory to remember the dates of the fights, right? Throughout history, when you are fighting a champion, you are meant to take the belt from him. You don't steal the belt from him. You ain't big like Sugar Ray Leonard. This is not April 6, 1987, Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvin Hagler. No, you have to take the title. Lomachenko, in my humble opinion, did not take the title. But because you had all of the fanfare that was against you and your son, it's like they don't want to see this parent to partnership thing that you're doing right now. Because it's too powerful. It's too powerful because it's inspiring people. It has to be inspiring people. When you see Tunde AJAYI, shiny teeth, white teeth, shiny teeth, Tunde AJAYI get on a plane to say that I'm at this fight. No, not doing it. Not doing it to say no handouts. Take his own money to go fly there. Him and Anthony Yard. I'm saying to him, this is serious. Right. People don't want to see that kind of solidification. They don't want to see it. Right? Yes. And what you have done, I commend you for what you have done. Because you're not one of these nuisance dads. You're not one of these. No. I give you all the credit in the world. And like, we like to wait till people ain't here to give them their flowers. I'm giving you your flowers now. Alhamdulillah. That's my rant.
Mashallah. Thank you, brother. Thank you guys for the warm introduction. This platform has always been here for Devin to come on, for me to come on. You know what I'm saying? And for that, I appreciate it. Tunde, thank you, you and Anthony for coming out. And you know, it was a heck of a fight. You know that Lomachenko, he has a lot of tricks. He has a lot of what we call we had the word for it, special effects. Special effects. What you weren't able to see with Josh, you saw a fighter in Josh, rugged, good skill set, but no real special effects. After a while, Josh kept doing the same thing over and over again. Whereas the difference was with Loma and the crowd, they stayed in the fight. The difference between Josh was here with Tio, and Tio's crowd, the crowd was rallying behind Tio. One thing that I say to people that say that now they want to judge the fight based on the crowd, well, shit, we lost the fight before we even got in the ring because they were booing as soon as Devin came. As soon as they were booing on the monitor. They were booing on a monitor when we were in there warming up. You know what I'm saying? But coming from Tijuana, shout out to Tijuana, Mexico, who, you know, they gave us a start and they started booing first. They taught us, and they're professional booers down there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just like anything else, we notice, okay, even when they're losing, that fan base down there in Mexico, they are still clapping, still cheering for their fighter. And at the end of the night, it's that still the love and respect and appreciation that we would come all the way across the border, you know, to not only support their movement, but also, let them be a part of building Devin Haney. And so those nights in that bar down there at the El Pedro Dog Bar in Tijuana built us for this kind of stage, for us to come out in Australia where there's 40-something thousand people and they're all cheering against Dev. And then to go with Lomachenko and this 17,000 people in there cheering for Lomachenko. And you know, it's something that helps a fighter. It helps him grow. But the one thing that they can't take away, they can play the tape back over and over and over again. Devin went in there and walked Lomachenko down. Everything that they said, see, now nobody wants to talk about the grab and clinch and jab and all that because, you know, we left the jab at home and said that he was going to go, you know, Tunde, I told you. I said he's going to go take this right hand and going to go beat the hell out this man.
More than the fight. I was like, bro, relax.
Yeah. I said, no. I said, Devin, I couldn't wait to the bell because I was still so proud of him because he stepped right to him and he killed all that stuff about him being a one-dimensional fighter right under the lights, under the big bad Lomachenko. So one thing they can't say is that Devin wasn't there the whole entire night for him.
Yes. Before we move on to the question, obviously was at the fight last night. Can I just say that I was sitting next to Zab and his wife. So me and Anthony was next to Zab and his wife. And there was an American guy, a black brother, big black brother. And he's like, yeah, 2 days, yard. I said, yeah, big up, my man. He's like, who you got? I said, Devin. He said, man, Devin's going to get stopped. I said, yeah, cool. So round 1, he looked at me, said, Lomachenko. You see by round 4, I said, you ain't talking now, man. You ain't talking now. Yeah, I start shouting down the whole place. You know, my mouth's big. I shout down the whole place. I said, you ain't talking now. You ain't talking. So that was a good night for me because we just having the critics. We say, you know, sometimes the people that you think are with you, in their hearts, they're not with you. And I was very surprised at how vocal. I said to Annie, I said, look at this. The people that you think that are with us, they're in their heart, they actually want them to lose.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I'm sitting right next to the guy. So, you know me with my big mouth. I just started shouting for the whole fight.
Yes.
The guy was quiet after that. But anyway, we won. We got the victory.
Absolutely.
All the arguments after the fight, it's irrelevant.
Listen, we're good people. We're good people. We want fairness. I want for my brother what I want for myself. You know what I'm saying? And with Allah and through Allah, the world can be against you. And what Allah has for you, no man can take away. I knew, and you know how long we've been on this journey. We didn't try to cheat Lomachenko. We didn't try. We tried to fight him. We didn't try to do nothing that wasn't fair. You know what I'm saying? Yes. We didn't show up with 17,000 people going against him, or it was some kind of secret. And I want to say, when you say movements, no different than and I want to be careful when I say those different movements of the people where it's you're going against an idea, you're going against a person, or you're going against a, and I looked out into the audience, and it's like when you see the people when they say, President, they're asking for your resignation. I looked out there, I said, Dev, all them people is against you. I took a look behind the rope. You know what I'm saying? I said, sir, they're asking for your resignation. And Devin said, no. We going in here and handle this business. And he stepped to him.
Yeah. Was you surprised at, the way even I saw rappers coming out and
Absolutely.
saying,
biggest haters. The biggest haters.
Yeah, Tunde, I explained that. In the beginning, right? Is you see, like, what happens is this, and you and Annie know it well, and you definitely know I know it. When you go against
the grain,
it's not even a grain. When you go against their negative mindset, because it's their negative mindset. When you go against their negative mindset, but you prove a positive light that you are successful, they can't handle it. So because they can't handle it, the easiest thing to do is to fight it down and go with the general consensus, right? Shakur Stevenson came on a show and he said when he watched the fight back, he had the fight a lot closer. These are his words. These are not my words. I didn't say right. These are his words. So why is it? Because it was the energy of that place, right? And how much people just so desperately wanted to see you and your son come second best. But as we know, they can plan, but who's the greatest of planners? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I don't business what they want to turn around and say, because right, you didn't hire the judges.
That's right.
Right, you never hired the judges.
And it was unanimous.
Okay.
All right, so let's move on to the proceedings in New York last night, Biggie Town. We see you there shining as ever, being rushed by all the reporters. First off, what was your take on the performance of Teofimo Lopez last night?
Man, shout out to Tio and his dad, for this is what we love about boxing. You know what I mean? We like to see a fighter being counted out. We like to see a fighter like Devin being rooted against, being young and overcoming all those obstacles. No matter how much we hate to believe it, but everyone likes to see the underdog. It's hard to go with the favorite. And Tio, he runs his mouth. Now let me tell you, we have the ultimate grudge match with this guy. And the way they told the story, he was still so heart compelling. I found myself rooting for him because he had to tackle so many obstacles, right? But these are obstacles that I'm sure Josh has as well. You know what I mean? Like family issues. Everyone has money issues, health issues. Everyone has those issues. It's just that Teal's was magnified to a degree that it even had me as an adversary to them, kind of cheering for him. I have a lot of respect for Josh and what he's done in the sport, but he just looked a little bit slow. He looked a little bit flat. You know what I mean? And I was going to see that. I was surprised at Teal's dominance in there, but either way it went, you know what I mean? We were looking at the winner and not the loser. We went to go look at the winner. And, so that's, Teal put on an impressive performance, but it's not anything that I haven't seen in Teofimo Lopez, the Gordo that I know, able to box and able to have power and carry his power in the later rounds and all those things. This is something that I knew, and I'm glad that they got back to, like I said, being the Gordo that I remember.
So have we actually seen the end of Dev at 135? Because I know, there was talk even from yourself, and from Dev that making the 135 limit is a struggle. Dev is a big guy for that weight. And moving up to 140, is that a fight you would entertain straight away?
I went to look at the fight and look at the guys and like I said, for all intent purposes, negotiate with the winner, of the fight, right? But before I could get out the arena, I heard that it was an announcement that T.O. was retiring. I said, ain't this a bitch, right? I said, now he's the lineal champ, right? And he's retiring before his dad just said that the next fight was him and Dev. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, these guys, they say a whole lot of stuff, but when it comes time to really make the shit happen, it's something totally different.
He ain't retiring. There's no way. That's the biggest paycheck out there. There's no way he's retiring. That's just, again, something that T.O.'s been good at. Creating the narrative, creating the stir, much like Tyson Fury. He knows what to say to get the people talking. I feel that is a tremendous fight, and I'm blowing the trumpet for that fight. There, I want to see that fight because T.O. was impressive last night, but we know styles make fights. We've known that Dev can show everything. And
listen, you heard him say he got $1 million for Josh, right? That's what he said.
I heard him say that.
He said he got $1 million, right? Listen, he asked for 19 more to fight Dev, so he knows levels to this shit. He knows levels to this shit for sure. No matter what people say, Teofimo Sr., he knows the work that he has cut out for him with Devin. He can talk all that shit he wants. When he see me, he screams, Empire State Building money. But not that he doesn't, they don't deserve it. Yes. I'm just saying is that you're so quick to say something that might can happen. You might can get that 20. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I don't say, I don't. Well, but one thing that I try not to do is to say anything for the shit not to happen. I don't say yes. I don't say no. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I'm taking that gem there. So what? I mean, in terms of Dev, is Dev back in the gym, or is he still enjoying a well-deserved rest? Is he training? What can we expect next from Dev?
Well, being that I don't have any paperwork in my email to make him hurry up and get back in the gym, but everybody say they're going to send offers, and I have yet to receive anything. But so now it's good to be in the Devin Haney business. When you get all that bullshit, push all that bullshit to the side, and then we take a look at what we're looking at and what we can make happen, who we can send an offer to make happen, the fight happen. You know what I'm saying? So, we're working, man. We're working. I think it's inshallah. Allah has always been there for us, and I'm patient, and I think something really, really, really big is on the horizon and about to happen.
Wow. Well, listen, it's been fantastic having you. I know we'll be touching base soon as. Thank you for taking your time. I know you're enjoying time.
Absolutely. Let's meet in Dubai. Guys, let's go. Let's go make Hajj, or let's do something, man.
When you're ready, man, I'm there, man.
I know
100%. Oh wow, what happened?
You just cut off, man.
They cut us off, man, when man started chatting about Dubai.
Wait, let's make Hajj. Let's make Hajj. YouTube said, nah, brother.
Man said he ain't making no Hajj. YouTube said he ain't making no Hajj. Well, it's been great to talk to